Hello everyone, this is Bob Ryan from the Shed app to talk about the new Supply Catalog feature that we're adding to the Shed app. Supply Catalog can be used both to track material cost for buildings and for extending your product catalog. This video covers the basics for setting up your supply catalog. Now, supplies are the foundation for your bill of materials. In this initial release, you'll be able to create an after-the-fact bill of materials that tracks the cost of supplies used in a building. In addition, you can make supplies available to the order form, which allows you to sell more than just sheds and portable buildings. So let's take a look at how the Supply Catalog feature is set up. We'll come over here to the dashboard and choose System, and then Catalogs. Then click on Supply Catalog. Here you see the Shed app's new setup for catalogs where the user starts navigating at the category level. We will be changing all of our catalogs to this format in the near future. Supply Catalog is the first to have this new format. Let's add a new supply category. We begin by clicking here on Add Supply Category. I'll give the new category a name. We'll make this a category for lawn furniture. I'm given two options, Quick Add or Add Category. Quick Add lets me add the category with a single click, but with just the default settings. Add Category gives me the option to adjust the settings of the new category I'm creating. For this video, I'll choose Add Category. Alright, so my category's been added, and here I'm presented with the settings for this category. The first thing I want to do is add a thumbnail image to identify the category. I click this Edit button next to General Information, which opens a field for pasting in an image. Before I began the video, I copied an image to my clipboard. I'll click in the Upload field and hit Ctrl-V to paste in that image. And now I've got an image here for my lawn furniture category. Be sure to click the check mark here to save. Now let's go over here and look at the Supply Catalog category information. The first tab here is Properties. To add units of measure for each property, I'll click here on Edit. I'll specify a unit of measure for the width. Let's make that in inches. And then for the length, inches also. And inches for the height. For the weight, I'll select pounds. When I've got the properties I want, I click on the check mark here to save changes. Notice up here we have a button that says Push Settings. Clicking this allows you to push any changes at the category level to each of the items in the category. This makes it easier to set things up initially and to change things in the future if needed. Next to the Properties tab, we have the Availability tab. I can set and manage three availabilities here: Bill of Material Availability, Product Catalog Availability, and then Store Availability. You can read more about each one in the Tool Tips. Next, we'll look at what's under the Inventory tab. You see that under the Inventory settings, we have an inventory unit of measure. I'm going to leave that blank for now and click on Retail. Okay, let's specify a retail unit of measure. We click here on Edit, select Pieces, and then click the check mark to save. You'll notice we also have available purchase methods, purchase outright or rent to own. I'm going to leave these alone for now as well. Moving on to the Notes and Attachments tab, we have a place to add notes and also attachments. We're already showing one attachment, which is the thumbnail we previously added for the Supply Catalog category. Alright, so let's navigate back to the top of the category level. We'll click on Supply Catalog. There are two ways to add an item to the catalog. At the upper right, I can click on Add a Supply, and then select the category the item belongs to. Or I can come down here and add an item via the plus button. With the plus, The system already knows which category the supply item belongs to, so I don't need to select the category before adding the supply. Let's go ahead and add a brown poly lawn chair. Again, I have two options, Quick Add or Add Supply. Let's choose Add Supply again. I'll navigate to grab another picture and then choose Edit to paste that picture in as a thumbnail. By default, the items inherit the thumbnail from the category, but we have the option to customize the item thumbnail. And now I've got a picture for my Poly Lounger supply item. As always, I click the check mark to save. Okay, notice that here, under Supply Information and Properties, our previously selected units of measure have been automatically inherited from the category level. I also have a value column where we can add values to these properties. I'm going to click on Edit, and then I'll make up some numbers for this demonstration. Let's just say the chair is 24 inches wide, 24 inches long, and 42 inches tall. And lastly, let's give it a weight of 15 pounds. Now let's click on Save. Next, let's look at the Availability tab. Again, we've got Bill of Material availability, Product Catalog availability, and Store availability. These two are automatically inherited from the category, but we can edit them. I'll click on Edit, and let's make this lawn chair not available to the Bill of Materials. Right now, I'm not able to change the Product Catalog availability or the stores because they're disabled at the category level. So let's click Save on what we have, and then let's navigate back up to the category level, and then choose Lawn Furniture category. Then I'll choose Availability, and then click on Edit to change the settings for all lawn chairs. I'll make all of the lawn chairs not available to the Bill of Materials, but I'll give this Product Catalog availability, and I'll select to make this available to sales managers and also salespeople. Let's also select the specific stores where we want to sell this item. And then click on the check mark to save. Now, again, I'll navigate to the list of supplies for this category and add the Product Catalog Availability column for this view. You'll see here that the Poly Lawn Chair is not available. Let's click the product name to edit the settings. I click the Availability tab, and you'll see that we have this button to pull settings. I click that, and now we have pulled the settings from the category, the settings we just specified at the category level. Now you can see that the chair is available in the product catalog. It's also available to sales managers and the salespeople, and here it shows the stores we indicated as well. So that's how the push and pull settings work. We've covered the basics for setting up items in the supply catalog. In later videos, we'll show you how this works with the product catalog and the after-the-fact bill of materials I mentioned at the beginning. We hope that this has been helpful, and I'll see you next time with more simplified shed stuff.